Now back to our other top story, results from the midterm election.
We are tracking several close races this morning, but we've called this one. Democratic incumbent Senator Patty Murray has defeated Tiffany Smiley. Republicans hoped for an upset. Smiley has not yet conceded the race. We'll hear from her about that and from Senator Murray coming up in our next half hour.
And then there are the races that are still too close to call, like Congressional District 8. The so-called Purple District now includes parts of Snohomish, King, Pierce, Chelan, and Kittitas counties. Right now, Democrat incumbent Kim Schreier is leading her opponent, Republican Matt Larkin, with 53% of the vote. We'll get to King 5's Erica Zucco in just a moment with a breakdown of how people voted in different counties in the 8th District race.
But first, let's get to King 5's Kayla Lafferty live in the newsroom with reaction from both candidates. Good morning, Kayla.
Hey, good morning, Christine and Mimi. So this congressional seat was recently redistricted, adding more rural areas to the voter pool. District 8 is being closely watched by the nation because it has the potential to tip the balance of power in D.C. Incumbent Kim Schreier is the only Democrat to serve in this seat since it was created in the 1980s. She flipped it back in 2018 with just over 52% of the vote. Schreier told supporters she was feeling good about the results so far and focused on abortion rights and access to affordable health care.
Now, you know you can count on me to listen, to learn, and then deliver. Because, hey, there's more work to do. We are bringing down the cost of medications and health care.
Now, Matt Larkin is a businessman and former lawyer for the Bush administration. Combating crime and homelessness has been the main points in his campaign, and Larkin says he thinks it will come down to the last few votes here, but he's feeling confident.
We are right in this thing. We are right where we want to be. We're in the pocket of victory where we can actually still win this. So we are all over this race. We've got work to do, but we're going to get there over the next 4 days. We will beat Kim Schreier. We're confident of it. Every vote will be counted.
Nearly 200,000 votes have been counted in this race so far. Schreier is leading by a lot in King County, but was trailing Larkin in Pierce, Snohomish, Chelan, and Kittitas counties. In the newsroom, Kayla Lafferty, King 5 News.
Now let's take a look at how some of those totals are breaking down county by county. If you take a look, here's our whole map here, and you do see a lot of red and a little less blue, but here's the thing. This is a really highly concentrated voting area. So we want to take a look right here at Snohomish County. You can see here there's a difference of about 1,300 votes right now, 46% for Schreier to Larkin's 54%. But for comparison, let's take a look at King County right here. You can see 62% to Larkin's 38%, a difference of around 23,000 votes. And you can see back in 2018, this district looked a little bit different because of the redistricting process. The boundaries changed, but you still see something that looks somewhat similar. We're going to continue monitoring these totals, and we'll keep checking back with you all throughout the morning. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Erica. We'll check back with you a little bit later.
And in Southwest Washington, a Democrat is currently leading in a race that could flip a seat. This is Congressional District 3. Facing off in this race is Army veteran Republican Joe Kent. He is endorsed by former President Trump. He is facing Democratic candidate Marie Gluesenkamp Perez. She is a small business owner, and this is her first time running for office. You'll remember Republican Jamie Herrera Butler has held the seat for more than a decade, but lost in this year's primary after she voted to impeach former President Trump.
Now to the office in charge of our elections, the Secretary of State. Democrat Steve Hobbs has an early lead over nonpartisan candidate Julie Anderson. The governor appointed Hobbs to the seat last year after Republican Kim Wyman left the office. Before that, Republicans held that office since the 60s. Hobbs told us he's feeling confident. Anderson said she'll accept the will of the voters, but it's not over yet.
I'm proud of who I am. I'm a Democrat, pro-choice, pro-environment, pro-labor. But at the end of the day, people need to look at the person.
People really set aside their ideological differences and rallied behind experience, competence, and nonpartisanship. So I'm super proud.
We'll have more analysis of this race, including the Republican write-in who took thousands of votes. That's coming up at 7 a.m. on Kong. And we've got the results to all the races in Washington on our website right now, king5.com. If you want a link to that, just text the word election to 206-448-4545.